This episode is brought to you by Naked Fig Soap. Shop over a dozen handcrafted artisan soaps locally sourced and made in Arizona using the finest non-toxic intentional ingredients. Naked Fig Soap also offers facial care products along with accessories like soap dishes, soap saver bags, and more.
Visit their website at nakedfigsoap.com and use code DRUMMINGUP, all one word, for 20% off online orders. And that is the best place to find her now.
Yes.
She doesn't really have a storefront so much as she has
As of right now.
Yeah, as of right now,
Yes.
she has her products in certain locations,
Yes.
which again is the best place to find her is at her nakedfigsoap.com website.
Yes.
Or her socials. Instagram is a great spot to find her. Ask her any questions where she's going to be at like a farmer's market.
Yes.
You can find all that out. Or
But coming up, she's
Yeah.
moving to bigger and better opportunities.
Yes, absolutely. And we're very happy to hear that because,
Yes.
we just want to
She's
make
one
sure
of our
she's doing
favorite,
okay.
favorite companies.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we're getting low, we always place our order.
Yes.
And again, use that code drumming up,
Yes.
all one word, to get that 20% off discount.
For sure.
nakedfigsoap.com. It'll be in the show notes. We'll have her website. And then the best thing to do is from the website, go find her socials, follow her. That helps her. And by you doing that, it helps us because we know you're listening and we know you're buying her great products. She also offers tattoo care and everything too.
Yes,
so
she does.
just a ton of stuff that she does. It's all locally made and everything. So what was that website again?
That is nakedfigsoap.com.
Using code drumming
Drumming
up,
Up.
all one word, for 20% off at checkout.
Hi there, this is Julian of Gorad, and you are listening to Drumming Up Conversation. Hell yeah.
Drumming up conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up conversation. Drumming up, drumming up, drumming up conversation. Drumming up, drumming up, drumming up conversation. Drumming up, drumming up, drumming up conversation. Yeah!
Hey, this is Jeff Bowders, and you are watching the Drumming Up Conversation podcast.
So today we are joined by Jessica and Marisa from Uneeda Horror Delight. How are you both doing today?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Of
Yes,
course,
thank you for
of
being
course.
on the
Yeah, we're
podcast.
really excited about this and wanting to get you on for a while. So this is great. So, and when did you start Uneeda Horror Delight?
We think we started in 2021. It's
Okay.
kind of hard to remember back then because I think it was right after the pandemic. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And we started here in Tucson. We started off doing the swap meet, the Tinkerberry swap meet. So if anybody has ever been to Tucson, that's one of the main little flea market swap meets here in town. So that's where we started.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we go to Tucson every once in a while. So
Yeah.
we have some friends down there. So
Are you still doing that? Are you still going out to that?
We did it for a while. We probably did it would you say 6 months?
Yeah, we did it, steadily for about 6 months or so. And then, I don't know, we just kind of stopped because we started doing other shows,
yeah.
other toy shows and stuff. Yes. So, yeah, we haven't gone back to the swap meet. It's been a little while, but I think maybe we'll start that up again.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would
actually.
that would be good.
Yeah, we were super successful at the swap meet in the beginning, and then it did kind of start slowing down too. But I think everything kind of started slowing down. I think after the pandemic, everybody was eager to buy stuff and go to swap
Right.
meet and things like
Just
that.
go out and go out and do
just
things.
go out and
Yeah.
chill with people and see what's out there. And then it did start slowing down, but it kind of seems like people are out there more than they were maybe in the end of 2021. So I think we probably will start doing swap meet again. We
Sure.
like the swap meet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, the more you can get out and do things and get people to, recognize your products is always good. So,
For sure.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
so we know you make bathroom sets and shot glasses. What else do you make? We know you make a lot of stuff. So what all do you make?
Yeah, we do make a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think. I think right now one of our most popular items is probably our mystery boxes. People
Yeah.
love mystery boxes.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like the gamble of it and stuff.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I wrap them kind of cool, like make it look like a Christmas present. So when people are opening it, they get super excited like it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So I think they dig that a lot. We also do like mainly home decor. So like we have like signs for your home, signs for your bathroom that says like wipe your ass or like wash your hands, things like that. We do like mugs and cups and tumblers and we have like a lot of seasonal items too. So now that it's going to come up Christmas, we'll be doing like stockings and all that jazz, ornaments for Christmas and stuff. So we do a lot of seasonal stuff, which also sells really well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got the
We have your stockings.
yeah, Elvira, what was it? Elvira,
Freddie
Chucky.
and Chucky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice,
Okay.
Yeah.
awesome.
So
I
we
think
got
I
those.
made like one Elvira, so you
I
guys
know.
must
Yep.
have that
The only
one.
one.
Yeah, that's
We did.
awesome.
Because after that, we went back and like, there's no more Elvira runs. I'm glad we got that one we did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I remember talking to you guys at the Gathering of the Ghouls about the Elvira. You know, I tried it. I tried it over at Terra Trader, and it like the Elvira stuff at that time was just not selling. But at that time, Adam's Family wasn't selling either.
Huh.
But I
Really?
think now with the Wednesday, show and all that stuff, I think it'll probably start selling. So I've dropped off a few Adam's Family stuff, and it did sell. So I might expand Adam's Family, and then I'm gonna definitely try Elvira again. See how it
Cool.
goes.
There may be a younger generation that isn't aware of Elvira. There's a few girls that I work with, and I've mentioned Elvira, and they're like, I don't know who you're talking
Really?
about.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know Elvira?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
Then you start learning. Then you
Yeah.
start learning.
Yeah, we don't talk to them anymore. So
Yeah, good.
we don't
off.
associate. Yeah, no, cut off. Exactly. So where does your inspiration come from to make all these items?
Basically probably like what we want, like what we would like to see in the market.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I think it started off like like we wanted home decor. We couldn't find it. And the very first item that we made was the bathroom set because we wanted stuff like that. And we just couldn't
Which,
find it.
yeah, and that's really unique because
Yeah.
who else is doing horror themed bathroom sets?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then the
exactly.
4-piece bathroom set
Yeah.
too. So you're getting 4 pieces that you can put in your bathroom, or I even tell people it's not just for your bathroom. I use it in my desk, at my desk,
Mhm.
in my office, all that stuff. You know what I mean? The toothbrush holder can be a pencil holder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use it in different places. It just doesn't have to be bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
So
of that,
like,
have you thought of making office decor too? Like little mouse pads and stuff like that?
we have actually, yeah, there was somebody that requested a mouse pad. So I picked up a bunch of different mouse pads and I wanted one, like it works kind of on like a harder mouse pad, but I personally don't like hard mouse pads. I think that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
So I was looking for different types of the soft pillowy ones that I could actually do like a heat press on and they all melt. So I haven't found the right material yet to work with when it comes to a mouse pad, but people have asked me for mouse pads for sure.
Because
And I'm
I
just
bring
trying
that
to
up.
figure it out.
I bring
Yeah.
that up because I have an Elvira mouse pad.
They have
Oh, nice, yeah.
on it.
It has
Oh my God.
the wrist protector, we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the boobies nice?
Exactly.
And it's really funny because one time we had one of our friends over and his son was 4 at the time and he just kept gravitating to that mouse pad. He was just like, da, da, da,
That's
touching
right.
it.
That's right. That's awesome. But yeah, that's kind of how we got inspiration. Like we just, we just make things that we think we would like and just hope everybody else likes them.
Yeah.
That's how you should do it, just like with music and everything else. So make what you want to hear and then hopefully other people like it. Make what
They
you
dig
want
it.
to have and other people will buy it. So
Yep, for sure.
and do you only work in the horror side of things or do you dabble in other genres at all?
Yeah.
We've done some Harry Potter stuff, just kind of going out of the horror genre a little bit, just to see how that would work because a lot of people were buying up Harry Potter stuff. We've done that.
Simpsons. We have some Simpsons stuff.
A few Simpsons things. King of the Hill.
Yeah, we do have some King of the Hill
some King of
stuff.
the Hill stuff. Not a whole lot. It's more horror, just to see how that other stuff would sell and do.
Harry Potter is obviously super popular. Like, well, we'll take that when we go to swap meets, or we would also do like some of the toy shows in Arizona, like in Phoenix. We did like we were once doing the big barn toy shows, and the ones at the Polar Bear comic shop, they do their toy show like maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And we love that toy show when we were doing that. So when we do the toy show, we take out like all of our other non-horror stuff, mostly horror, but we'll take out like that Simpsons and the Harry Potter. Like we do a bathroom set that is Dobby and it has him and it's like Harry Potter and all of it's little Dobby because everybody loves little poor little Dobby. But yeah, it does really well too.
That's cool.
Awesome.
So do you have favorite horror films and favorite horror characters?
Well, mine
Some.
personally is Pumpkinhead. Obviously,
Okay.
that's the mask I was wearing. Yeah, Pumpkinhead's my favorite, and that's probably my favorite, one of my favorite horror films. It's hard to say because, like, in my head, I categorize each type of horror film too. So, like,
Mhm.
in each type, I have a favorite. So I'm hesitant to say Pumpkinhead is my favorite overall, but I think it is only because when I was young, I was real little. And I thought that one was real. Out of all of the horror characters, I always thought like Pumpkinhead was the real one, and he was the real like monster, like Kukui that would come and get me at night. So
I'm gonna have to go. I mean, Freddy Krueger. He
Okay.
is my all-time favorite. The third movie that is my favorite out of all of them. I don't know. I love him. I love how he comes in your dreams. You can't control your dreams. You cannot control him. So he's the one controlling you.
and he's hilarious.
And yeah,
And
you know what?
that's what I was going to say is he brought a lot of human elements to it to where you can actually kind of feel for the guy and get, like it's different than like the Michael Myers and Jason where they're very quiet and don't do anything. He had a lot of personality and character and
Yes, and
So.
his one-liners and stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
for
Yep.
sure. For sure.
And how scary is a burn victim? You know what I mean? How
Yeah.
scary is a
Yeah.
burn victim with
Yeah.
razor blades,
Yeah.
on one hand?
For sure. For sure.
When I saw the very first one as a teenager, just when he was walking down that alley and extended his arms and just
Yes.
that was scary shit.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
I like the Subspecies. I don't know if you've ever watched the Subspecies Bloodstone movies. They're vampire movies set in Romania. We were super excited because at Gathering of the Ghouls, there was a display out and it had all the Subspecies and Full Moon Entertainment movies. And
wow.
I picked one up and Justin said, "Oh, let's get it." And so we took it up to the very front and the lady's like, "Do you want it signed by the director?" And we're like, "Okay." And the director was right there. And we had a
Yeah.
long conversation with him afterwards. And it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I haven't heard of those, but I'll definitely check
They're
it out.
very good. They're really cool. And they're so hard to find.
Yeah, especially on Blu-ray, which
Yeah.
they had.
Which,
So,
yeah, they had Blu-ray.
They had it at the
Yeah.
show, the Blu-ray.
What's that?
They had the Blu-ray at the show.
all five. Yeah, all five
cool.
of them.
Very,
yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was really, really cool. And so we're curious how you got involved with Terror Trader.
Oh, you know what? It was kind of like random. My husband was seeing an Instagram ad and he was like, check this place out. And they were just gonna open up. They hadn't opened yet. And I was like, what? There's a place like this in Arizona. So I
Yeah.
immediately messaged Gina and
Okay.
she was like, yeah, we're having our soft opening this weekend. Can you guys come this weekend? Like to set it up, get set up. And because we're in Tucson, I was like, oh, now we're gonna have to wait. So we actually moved in to Terror Trader, like, I think it was October 15th, maybe like 10 days after their official open date.
Okay.
And we were so excited. Like I messaged Gina when I seen the ad and she was like so nice and so enthusiastic. I sent her pictures and our Instagram and our Facebook and stuff. She's like, yeah, you guys will fit perfect. I was like, oh my gosh. I
And that
couldn't
was
believe
what
there was
year?
a place like that. I'm sorry.
What year was that?
The year that they opened. So that was 21.
21? Okay, that's what I was thinking. So
Yeah,
you're almost on
21.
2 years now. That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been there forever. Like, I think they consider us one of the originals there because we moved in, I think 10 days after they opened.
Wow.
So we've been there for a long time. We've moved a little bit like down. It
Mhm.
seems like every, few months we'll move down a little bit, make room
Yeah.
for like the oddities room when it was over
Uh-huh.
there.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And when we moved in, there was like, very, very, very little vendors, very little bit of booth. Now it is so packed and I love it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you could spend hours in there now just compared to what it was like when we actually moved in. It's crazy to see the transformation.
Yeah, because we were told about it by a bakery across the street. And they're like, you guys aren't over at the event? We're like, what event? And they're like, I'm like, what is Terror Trader, like we went up like, oh my God. Like
Yeah,
because
that
we
was
had no
our
idea either. It's kind of tucked in the corner there and everything else.
Yep.
But
Yep.
thankfully for them, they told us about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
is that the spooky swirls? Is that
Yes,
what-
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love them too.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there once, and like I always I'm getting to know Phoenix a lot more. Like I knew it a little bit, but I'm born and raised here in Tucson, and so like I go to Phoenix sometimes, for shows, concerts, and things like that. But now I'm getting my way around. Like I got my way around.
Yeah.
We go every 2 weeks to restock at Terra Trader, so I've kind of ventured out. Go to Spooky Swirls, go to the Zia, go to all those great places.
Yep. That's our usual stop too, is we
Yeah.
either start
Yeah.
at Zia and Spooky Swirls or start at Terror Trader and go whichever way we feel like doing that day. So.
Right there. Yep.
Depends on what time it is too, because Spooky Swirls closes at like 3. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, if it's like 2:40, we got to do that first. So
Yes, for sure.
And we've had Lola, the baker there. We've had her on the podcast, and Chris,
Oh,
Both
awesome.
owners,
her
yeah.
partner Chris, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
How long have they been there at that
I
location
think they
there?
went 18 or 19. was
Oh,
when
for
we
a
started.
while.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
they've been there
cool.
for a while, yeah. And then
This-
Lola just last year was on the Halloween Baking Championship.
Yeah,
Shut
we're-
up! I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
so
love
we
that. I
actually-
love that show.
We had them on while she was on it
Well, she
on it
was a
still.
contestant,
Yeah. So
That
that
is
was
so cool.
pretty cool to be watching along with her as
Yeah.
we're having her on and stuff, which was really cool. So
That is
So
awesome.
cool.
That was last year. Last
that
season.
was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Cool. I'll have to look it up.
2022 one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She
funny
should
because
have
people
won,
will send
but
me.
She didn't, but it increased her
Oh, yeah.
business like tenfold.
Yeah.
Did it?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Did she just
Yeah.
have the one Spooky Swirls?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
For now, they're
Yeah.
looking to expand from what they told us, but that's
Yeah.
it's stuff's so expensive up there right now. You got to really make sure it's the right move. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
so since you've been with Terror Trader, have you seen like an influx in sales?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah, a lot. I mean, the mystery boxes,
Mhm.
those fly off the shelf. They fly off the shelf. And as a matter of fact, Jessica thought they would die down really fast. And I was like, no, those are not going to die down. People love mystery boxes.
Mhm.
It is. It's a gamble of everything. You know you're going to get really good stuff,
Mhm.
but you're just so excited and so amped up to see what you're going to get.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
And they might fly off the shelves just on their own too. We've seen some of the videos from that
Yeah.
place. So.
Oh, no kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Like it's haunted for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
In more ways than one, they're flying off the
For
shelves.
sure.
And most of our stuff is like breakable ceramic.
Next glass. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
great.
know,
Just don't
it's-
get mad at us. We didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Those videos are crazy in there. And so we saw you most recently at the Gathering of the Ghouls. We heard from a couple other of the vendors it was really, really good for them. How was it for you guys?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. We almost completely sold out of everything. We talked to a few other vendors who actually sold out of almost all their stuff.
Yeah.
And I was worried because we stayed up there, and we couldn't come back to Phoenix and grab more product. It's not like we had anything anywhere to go. So I was like, oh my God, what's the plan B? If we have empty tables, what do we do? I was thinking about that because we did so well. Yeah, it was awesome. And then we got to meet so many people that are like, I have your bathroom set in my bathroom. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome.
So,
We don't
yeah,
get to meet all these people very often,
Yeah.
we don't, if we don't come to Terra Trader just, twice a month really. And we're kind of in and out because we have such a long drive home. So
sure.
Yeah.
we're like, oh my God, to finally meet these people who bought our stuff and have our stuff in their house is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
cool. We appreciate everybody who's bought from us
Yeah.
and then continues to buy from us too. I mean, a lot of them are not just one and done. They keep coming back and keep looking for new stuff, and it's awesome. It's
For
awesome.
sure. Yeah, and it was fun finally getting to meet you at the event too. That we had bought the stockings and so forth and everything else. Like they're never here. We haven't met them yet. And
I know.
you're one of the longest ones there because we see that you were there, all the time and everything. We're going there, so
Yeah.
it's really cool to finally get to meet you. So
Yeah, for sure. And then I get to find out you guys actually do appreciate the Elvira stuff. That gives me
Yes.
like courage to put
Yeah.
it back on the shelves and do
for
stuff
sure,
with it,
for sure. Oh yeah, we're decorating our bathroom in Elvira stuff as soon as it's
Yeah.
available to get. So
Yeah.
How exciting.
Do you have like a Etsy store or anything online? Do you sell anything online?
No, actually, we did for like a year. We did. We had it Etsy for a year, and all we sold was our bathroom signs. And we did all the different characters, the wipe your ass ones and the wash your hands. But it was we were doing too well. I couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah.
Just because Etsy has that you have to ship it within the 3 days and all of that. And so like I would make a whole bunch and then they would sell immediately and I wouldn't have nothing else made. And it was just like super, super stressful to try and keep Etsy stock, but also Terra Trader. Like Terra Trader, our shop there takes precedence over anything. So I would be making stuff constantly for Terra Trader and like here's Etsy on the side. So we decided to close it and maybe one day I'm like, maybe one day we won't be so busy to where we can open Etsy again, but I'm not sure. It was pretty stressful.
Or figure out how to do both. That's
Yeah.
us two mostly, and then a little bit of help from a couple of maybe outsiders, but for the most part, it's yes.
And we both have full-time jobs.
Yes,
So it's like, we work full-time, then we do Terra Trader, and then it was Etsy. So Etsy had to go.
Yeah. We get that because you want to have it where people actually go see it instead of just shop for online, and you've got a location you can do that at. So totally understand that. Do you have any events coming up that you're doing?
No, I don't think so. We were kind of checking out we wanted to do the Terra Traders, the December to Dismember event in December, beginning of December, but we're actually both of us are going to be in California. So they just happened to pick the day that we're going on vacation.
Yes.
And I was like, if it was one of us, like the other one could have done it, but it's both of us. So yeah, we won't be there. And we were kind of looking at some other pop-ups, but we haven't seen any. So hopefully Terra Trader will have another one coming up soon. I just really like to do the Terra Trader stuff. Like that's like I love their shows, even the little ones. Maybe we've never done the little Sales from the Dark Side, but we would always go to buy, to buy everybody else's stuff. So maybe one day we can do one of those if they bring them back. But
nothing. I assume probably Valentine's Day they'll do one for the My Bloody Valentine again is my guess. So I think they're going to do it like every 3 months or so, I would guess. So
okay, we didn't think they were going to do another big show this year. Like we didn't know, so we weren't expecting anything. We were like, oh, maybe next year they'll do another one, a big one. And then when they said December, we were like, oh, cool, awesome, we want to do that. And then it fell on when we're going to be gone. So we're like, oh no.
It just happens on those days.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is they may even need to look into a bigger venue.
I know. Yeah, I've seen that because they had people lining the walls. They had people kind of shoved everywhere, and it was like a lot of vendors. And I know they have a waiting list too. So
and they even had 3 different wings too of stuff, and it was still crowded like it was. Yeah, it was. That's
what made it awesome. It was like, yes, oh my god, that's great.
Yeah.
Did you gain more customers from that event, do you think, too?
I think so. Like some people didn't know that. So when we went to the past one that we did, the Gathering of the Ghouls, I brought some Christmas stuff. I think you guys seen it. Like we had the stockings out and stuff, and it just happened to be some of our leftover from last year. I was like, I have this, I might as well take it. And I didn't think like people would bat an eye to it, but it drew so many people, and they're like, oh my god, Christmas stuff! I didn't know you guys did Christmas stuff. So I think every time I would tell them, hey, check us out at Terra Trader in December. We have so much Christmas stuff. And so I think we did gather more people to come to our shop at Terra Trader just by the Christmas stuff. I think so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so do you have anything new that you're working on?
We have so we're kind of thinking of seasonal stuff right now. And one of the things that we were thinking of was a Santa hat, but doing different Santa hats. So example, an Elvira Santa hat. However, I'm trying to think of how I would design that.
I have a couple ideas.
Yeah, send those to me, please. Like what you would like to see on that.
Two ideas.
Yeah, right.
A couple pom poms on them. We'll just go from there.
All right. I'm wondering about that. Yeah. So we could do something cool like that with Santa hats. I'm thinking, I wonder how many people would actually like Santa hats. We'll see. We'll do a test run, and I'll make the core people: Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, Michael. And then we'll see if people dig them. Then we'll do some more obscure characters like Chucky or something like that that people don't buy all so much.
Chucky Santa hat would be awesome because he wears it on the new show that's on actually for the Christmas one they did. So
that's right. Okay. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, we had just thought of Christmas hats recently because we do the ornaments and then we do the stockings and then the little baby stockings that go along with the big ones. So I'm thinking something else Christmas, and I seen the hats. And it's like, huh.
I love Christmas hats.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good to know because I see stuff. I'm like, I would dig it, but is that weird for other people? But it's good to hear that you guys dig them.
No, I would, yeah. If there's an Elvira one there, you might as well I'll give you my card and send it
Just
to me.
give it to you. It's yours. The one that we have is yours. That's awesome. Very cool. So we will be doing Christmas hats.
Okay, cool, awesome,
So yeah,
awesome.
we got that working.
And do you do custom orders if someone wanted something specific?
No,
Okay.
we don't dabble in custom orders
It's
at
just
all.
too difficult. It's just
Yeah.
too difficult. Like if somebody doesn't like what you did for them, and
Yeah.
it's just that we don't want to be a hassle with customer, potential customers, or we don't want to
Yeah,
do too much of that.
yeah, and it takes like it was kind of almost like Etsy where it would take up a lot of our time to do custom orders. So if ever we had the time to do custom orders, I'm sure we would, but right now we just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
So along with full-time jobs and creating all this, going back and forth to Phoenix and Chandler and stocking your store and everything, what do you guys like to do for fun? Like outdoorsy stuff, concerts?
Yeah. Well, we both like music a lot. So yeah, we spend a lot of time concerts and shows and things like that. I work as a event planner, so I'm an event planner. So I also do event planning on the side too. So sometimes I'll do event planning. Like I enjoy doing event planning, like all the decorations, making that, thinking of cool ideas. So sometimes I do that on the side too. And oh yeah.
Concerts, lots of music, lots of concerts, watching movies, love doing that. And I have 2 dogs, so they take up a lot of time too. So hanging out with them, and yeah. Yep.
That's awesome. Right.
And do you do gift cards?
No, we've never ever even that's never even crossed my
I
mind.
never
Really.
even thought about it until you just brought it up. I'm like, oh, gift cards, okay.
No, never considered it. Never had anybody ask us for gift cards either. So yeah.
Something to think about, maybe.
To look
For
into,
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
And also, where do our listeners find you? I know you're on Instagram. Are you on Facebook?
We do have a Facebook, yeah.
Okay.
So right now all we have is the Instagram and the Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to have the Etsy, we don't have that anymore. So just Instagram, Facebook, and then they can find us at Terra Trader.
Yeah.
Cool. And anyone have any questions, they just ask you on Instagram or Facebook
Yeah.
then? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. Just message us directly and we usually get back within the same day.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you're very quick about it. So
Yeah, cool.
All right, and then our last question that we always ask everybody, since Justin is a drummer and our podcast is called Drumming Up Conversation, who are your favorite drummers?
So mine is probably, I would say it's probably Josh Freese, only because my most favorite band in the world is
Spiders.
Perfect Circle. So
Okay.
and then Josh
yeah,
Freese is
yeah.
I love
amazing.
Perfect Circle.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's like crazy, uber talented. I don't know. In my opinion, there's very few people that can give him a run for his money.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Marisa?
I'm gonna have to go with Sheila E.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I love all the percussion that she can do, just like everything. She's so versatile. I'm girl power. Girl power, like being a woman drummer, and mainly a man's world, but nope, she can hang with them. So yeah, I'm gonna go old school and go with Sheila E.
Cool.
We actually just had a female drummer on last weekend.
Yeah.
So
Oh, nice.
that
Awesome.
episode's gonna be airing soon. She talks about Sheila E as well. So yeah.
Okay,
Awesome,
good.
very
Have to
cool.
listen, definitely. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Very
Very
cool.
cool.
Well, thank you so much, Jessica
Thank
Marisa.
you.
We really, really appreciate this. And we also always ask our listeners, our guests, if they ever want to come back on, if you want to talk about anything new you're working on, any events, you're welcome to come on. We can talk about that as well. So
great. Thank
Cool.
you.
Yes.
Yeah,
both
thank
very
you
much.
guys. Yeah, and it
Yes.
was like so cool to meet you guys in person too at the Gathering of the
Yeah.
Bulls. That was awesome. And yeah, for sure, I'll
I'm
have
sorry, we're gonna miss you in December.
yeah.
I know.
I was like, any other time, any other
Right.
day. Oh my God.
Yes.
Like,
It was the weekend before, the weekend after, we'd be there. Yeah.
There you
yes.
go. Yep.
That-
Yeah.
But it happened to be when we're both gone.
Of
And
course.
even if it was like one of us was there, we would have done it, but we're both gone together. So yeah, that
I
sucks.
get it. You need to get away. We understand having full-time jobs and doing other stuff
For
on the
sure.
side
Yeah.
too. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
We'll talk to you soon.
Conversation. Drumming